Hello students, let us continue the session on revision of pair of linear equations in two variables. We had discussed till question number 8. Now we'll continue with question number 9. First question for today's session is question 9. Find the value of k for which the following pair of equations has no solution. The equation given is x plus 2y equal to 3 and k minus 1 times x plus k plus 1 times y equal to k plus 2. It is also another important question. It was asked in the board examination. Here they have given that it has got no solution. The equations will be having no solution when they run parallel to each other. For no solution, we have the condition a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. Let us substitute the values. 1 upon k minus 1 equal to 2 upon k plus 1, which is not equal to 3 upon k plus 2. Let me consider 1 upon k minus 1 equal to 2 upon k plus 1. We get k plus 1 equal to 2k minus 2 by cross multiplication. We will be getting the value of k as 3. If you want further, you can consider the next two pairs. You will be getting the value of k should not be equal to a number. Since the question was find the value of k, I would like to stop the answer at this stage. We got the value of k as 1. Next we have long answer type question. In that first one, for Uttarakhand flood victims, two sections A and B of class contributed rupees 1500. If the contribution of 10th A was rupees 100 less than that of 10th B, find graphically the amounts contributed by both the sections. Let me consider amount contributed by 10th A and 10th B are rupees X and rupees Y respectively. As per the condition, total amount contributed by both the class X plus Y is 1500. This is our first equation. One more condition is if the contribution of 10th A was 100 rupees less than 10th B, it means amount contributed by 10th B minus amount contributed by 10th A will be rupees 100. This is our second equation. With these two equations, I have to plot the graph to find the solution graphically. From equation 1, I have y equal to 1500 minus x. Now I find the values of x and y. To plot the graph, let me take the value of x as 0. The value of y becomes 1500. If the value of x is taken 700, the value of y is 800. If I take the value of x as 1500, the value of y becomes 0. That is for the first equation. From the second equation, I have y equal to 100 plus x. When I take the value of x as 0, the value of y is 100. If I take the value of x as 700, the value of y is 800. Now with these coordinates, I would like to plot the graph. I'll show you how the graph looks like. The graph of those two equations look like this. They get intersected at 700, 800. Therefore, 10th A contributes rupees 700 and 10th B contributes rupees 800 and their difference is rupees 100. Now the second question in long answer type. Determine graphically whether the following pair of linear equations 3x minus y equal to 7, 2x plus 5y plus 1 equal to 0 has first one unique solution, second one infinitely many solutions, or no solution. We have to determine graphically. Here you can see the second equation can be written as 2x plus 5y equal to minus 1. When you take the ratio of a1 upon a2, this is 3 by 2, whereas b1 upon b2 is negative 1 by 5. Clearly, a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. This was a condition for the lines which intersect. So whenever the lines intersect, you'll be having a unique solution. So the first option is correct, but we have to determine it by graphical method. So to plot the graph, you require x and y coordinates for both the equations. If I consider this as equation 1 and this as equation 2, for equation 1, we have y equal to 3x minus 7. Let me find the values of x and y. When the value of x is taken 0, the value of y becomes negative 7. When the value of x is taken 2, the value of y is negative 1. When the value of x is taken 3, we get positive 2. That is for equation 1. For equation 2, we have 5y equal to negative 1 minus 2x. So y will be minus 1 minus 2x divided by 5. Let me take some value of x such that value of y becomes integer. If I take it as 2, it will be minus 5 upon 5, which becomes minus 1. If I take the value of x as negative 3, it becomes 6 minus 1, we get positive 1. Y By this table itself, you will be able to guess what is the required solution. The solution is 2, minus 1. Let's plot the graph and find it out whether 2 minus 1 is the point of intersection of both the lines. I'll show you how the graph looks like. The graph of those two equations, they meet each other at 2, minus 1. So 2, minus 1 is unique solution. So only the first condition holds true. Here the value of x becomes 2 and value of y becomes -1. Let me take up the next question. Draw the graph of the pair of linear equations x plus 2y equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y equal to -4. Also find the points where the lines meet x-axis. It's a question related directly to graph. We have to plot the graph of these two equations. For that, let me consider for equation x plus 2y equal to 5, we have y as 5 minus x divided by 2. Let me write the coordinates here. When the value of x is taken as 1, the value of y becomes 2. When the value of x is taken 3, y value becomes 1. When it is taken as 5, we get the value of y as 0. For the second equation, for 2x minus 3y equal to -4, 3y becomes equal to 2x plus 4. Therefore, y will be 2x plus 4 divided by 3. For this, I'll find out the coordinates. When the value of x is taken 1, y value becomes 2. When the value of x is taken 4, 2 times is 8 plus 4 is 12 upon 3 it becomes 4. For -2 it becomes 0. Now you can compare these two tables. The lines must intersect at 1, 2, but then there is another sub question where the line meets the x-axis that we need to find it out. I will show you how does the graph of these two equations looks like. Graph of these equations, 2x minus 3y equal to -4 and x plus 2y equal to 5 intersects at 1, 2. At x-axis, the equation 2x minus 3y equal to -4, the line representing 2x minus 3y equal to -4, cuts at -2, 0, and the line representing the equation x plus 2y equal to 5 meets at 5, 0. Let me mention that two lines meet x-axis at 5, 0 and -2, 0. Next question is also related to the graph. In this chapter, the graph part is very essential. You need to learn that. This question is also important. It was asked in the board examination. Solve graphically the pair of linear equations 3x minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 21 equal to 0. Find the coordinates of the vertices of the triangular region formed by these lines and the x-axis. Also calculate the area of this triangle. First we need to plot the graph. We get triangle formed between x-axis and the two lines. We need to find out area of the triangle. I will find out the x and y coordinates. You can plot the graph and obtain a triangle and then find the area of the required triangle. Let me consider equation for 3x minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. We get y as 3x plus 3 upon 4. Now I'll take the different values of x and y, different values of x to get different values of y. When x value is 3, 3 3s are 9, plus 3 is 12, 12 by 4 is 3. So 3 comma 3 is one of the coordinate. When we take it as 7, 7 3s are 21, plus 3 is 24, upon 4 is 6. When x value is negative 1, we get it as 0. For the second equation, for 3x plus 4y minus 21 equal to 0, y will be equal to 21 minus 3x divided by 4. Let me find values of y for respective values of x. If you take it as 0, we get 3. When x value is 7, we get 0. Now look at these two tables. We can guess that both the equations are having the same coordinates 3 comma 3. So this becomes the solution for these two equations. Let me show you how does the graph looks like. This will be the graph of the lines 3x minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 21 equal to 0. They intersect at 3 comma 3. The solution for the given equations is 3 comma 3. X value is 3 and the value of y is 3. Now observe this. The lines, they intersect x-axis at minus 1 comma 0 and 7 comma 0. So the vertices of the triangle, so formed the vertices of triangular region are, one is 3 comma 3, minus 1 comma 0 and 7 comma 0. Now we need to find the area of this triangular region. Area of the triangle is half base into height. Base is the distance between minus 1 and 7. Totally from here to 0 there is 7 units. From 0 to minus 1, one more unit, together 8 units. To find the height, we require to draw perpendicular. If a perpendicular is drawn, we get the height of the triangle. Clearly, the height of the triangle is 3. So half into 8 into 3, which will be 12 square units. Simple. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. This is one of the important questions from NCERT textbook. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you then. So let me consider present age of Aftab to be x years and the age of daughter as y years. 7 years ago, Aftab's age will be x minus 7 if you consider the present age. Let me consider present age of Aftab as x years and present age of daughter as y years. So 7 years ago, Aftab age will be x minus 7 years. Same way, 7 years ago, daughter's age will be y minus 7 years. According to the condition, we have Aftab's age x minus 7 years before will be 7 times daughter's age 7 years before. This should be simplified. We get x minus 7y equal to minus 42. This is our equation 1. Then they have given after 3 years from now. So after 3 years, Aftab's age will be x plus 3 years and daughter's age will be y plus 3 years. According to the condition, it will be 3 times. Father's age will be 3 times the daughter's age 3 years from now. So x plus 3 will be equal to 3 times of y plus 3. Let us simplify this. We get the equation as x minus 3y equal to 6. So algebraically we have represented the two equations. Now we have to graphically mention these situations. For that, I need x and y coordinates. Let me consider equation from equation x minus 7y equal to minus 42 y will become equal to x plus 42 upon 7. Let me find the value of y for different values of x. For x equal to 0, we have the value of y as 42 by 7, which is 6. When the value of x is taken as 7, 7 added to 42 is 49. 49 by 7 is 7. 7 sevens are 49. If you take the value of x as 14, we get 56 upon 7. 7 nines are 56, so 14 comma 9. This is the set of values for x minus 7y equal to minus 42. Then one more equation is x minus 3y equal to 6. So y will be equal to x minus 6 upon 3. When the value of x is taken as 0, the value of y will be negative 2. When the value of x is taken as positive 6, the value of y will be 0. When the value of x is taken as 12, 12 minus 6 is 6 by 3 is 2. With these two values, we have to plot the graph. You can try this. The graph meets at 42 comma 12. You can check this. Check 42 comma 12. This could be the answer. Kindly solve this. It's one of the important question. Correction, here it is not 9. 8 sevens are 56. So 8. I will show you how does this graph look like. You can try this. The graph of the two equations meets at 42 comma 12. So we can conclude that Aftab's age is 42 years and daughter's age is 12 years. I have brought in one more important question from NCERT textbook. Question number 6. The cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be rupees 160. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. Represent the situation algebraically and graphically. Let me consider cost of 1 kg apple as rupees X and that of the grapes as rupees Y. Let cost of 1 kg apple rupees X and 1 kg grapes I'll take it as rupees y. According to the given condition, on a particular day, the cost of 2 kg apple and 1 kg grapes together it was rupees 160. So 2 kg apples cost 2x plus 1 kg grapes cost is y equal to 160. This is our equation 1. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. So 4 kg apple 4x plus 2 kg grapes is 2y and the cost is 300. This is our equation 2. So algebraically I have represented the two equations. Now we have to get the graph for these two equations. For equation 1, we have y is equal to 160 minus 2x. Let me take the value of x as say 50. The value of y becomes 60. If I take x value as 45, the value of y becomes 70. For the second equation, we have y is equal to, I can take 2 common here throughout, or else in the left hand side 2 transposed to right hand side becomes divided by, so it becomes 150 minus 2x. Find the value of x and y. When x value is 50, the value of y is also 50. When x value is 40, the value of y is 70. This is a peculiar type of graph because both the equations are having the coefficients like a1 by a2, we get it as equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. So the lines will be parallel to each other. So graphically we can represent those two equations, but we will not be having the solution for the equation, and this system is inconsistent. I'll show you how the graph looks like. This will be the graph for the equations 2x plus y is equal to 160 and 4x plus 2y equal to 300. The lines, they run parallel. The graph of given equations are parallel. Therefore, no solution. Only we can represent the equation, but will not be able to find the value of x and y. That's all for today's session. The remaining part of revision we shall see in our next session.